Hey, this is Mr. Wisewell. I just want to say a few things about this explanation step. It actually turns out that you probably want to delete this table. Well, follow these steps. You're on the explanation step. This will help you get a better graph down here. So, remember that we took some data in the in this prior step, the observation step. So we're just going to copy that. So delete this table. Now insert a table, and in this case you're going to copy a table. So once again, I click to delete the old table, then I click to insert a table. I want to copy a table. It's this one here, the fill in this table with your data. I just want to copy that table here. Okay, so now this is a copy of my data table. Let's just call it copy of data table. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a column. And what we said was, if you're plotting y, the displacement, versus x, the mass ratio, what we want to do is divide the mass ratio by 1. In other words, plot XA, this column, XA over XB, versus 1 over this column, which turns it into MB over MA. So I'm going to put a 1 there, and then I'm going to insert a calculated column, and it's going to be a divide column. So I get a new column over here, and it's ready to divide. So what I'm going to divide is select 2 or more columns in the order you would like them calculated. Divide this column, notice there's a 1 down here, by this column. So 1 divided by 2. When you've got that, click Done. So once again, I added a column using this button, put a 1 in it. Then I added a column, then I inserted a calculated column. I inserted an operation, a divide column, divide, and then I clicked this column and then this column. So this column is MB over MA. So then when you go down here to this graph, edit it, but you want to set up the x and the y values like this. I want to set up the x value to be the copy of the data table. This column, this is your x column. Be sure to get the check mark. This is what you're changing, MB over MA now. And then my y value is this column, so my displacement. Insert that data. So now what's going to happen is I actually want to say that my x-axis label is MB over MA. And then my y-axis label is XA over XB, still XA over XB. And I want to include a line of best fit. And I'm wondering what this button here is, XA, XB. It looks like I kind of messed up that point there. Let's see what that value should be. This should be 0.95454. That means this one should be 0.954. 0.95454. Alright, so notice that brings in that point there. So the cool thing is when you're playing around with your data, you can see when something looks wrong and then do something about it. So once again, delete the column that was here under the explanation tab, insert a copy of your data table, insert a column, insert another column, and then set up your graph again, and you should look like you should get something that's really close to being linear. Hey, thanks for watching.